What's going on, man? Your boy, I'm up here doing laundry. As y'all see, I got some clothes right there. I'm folding clothes and everything. But I figured, excuse my hair, you know, it's still early, man. Y'all know I ain't did a brush or nothing, man. I gotta get this out to y'all, bro. So Nipsey Hussle, bro. Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man. I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen what's been going on, man. Nipsey Hussle, I truly admired Nipsey Hussle. Me and my bro, we said it, we was like, bro, watch something happen to Nipsey Hussle. Because I don't know if many of y'all know, well, y'all probably know now, but he was doing a documentary on Dr. Sebi. And when me and my boy found out, we was like, damn, that's what's gonna hurt him, man. Because we know how important Dr. Sebi was, and we was like, he better be careful with doing this, you know. I know y'all might be saying, y'all might watch the video now because they just released saying they know who the killer is and all this, that it was a formal informant. I'm gonna break it down, and we ain't gonna talk, because we're gonna talk straight, raw, and gutter. It was a snitch, and Nipsey, you know, y'all know how Nipsey is, I know how his persona is, y'all know how he is. So, you know, he don't want to be around no snitch. So he told the dude to leave us. This is the story that they're putting out. The story that they're putting out. Said he had told the dude, was like, you can't be around here, you know. You a snitch, you a rat. So I'm gonna need you to leave, you know. Leave from around me, this and that with the whoop. So the dude was like, alright, whatever. Dude came back, double back, assassinated him. We're not gonna say Nipsey was murdered, it was an assassination. But they said the dude came and assassinated him, right? Now this is what I believe, you know. This is my own thinking, you know. I know some people may be saying, oh, this person he think he woke or this and that. No, it's just something I believe in, something I see, you know. It's okay to think different, right? So my personal belief is that, oh boy, if he is the killer, he could have been paid to do it. You know, it was assassination, you know. But I don't think it was just behind Nipsey calling him a snitch and no dude leaving and coming back and just killing him like that. I think old dude was contacted by someone that was higher up that we don't know. You know, we may never know who the higher ups are, but y'all use your imagination. And they didn't like how Nipsey was a leader. I always quote this from David Banner's interview. I think it was at the Breakfast Club. No, it wasn't Breakfast Club. It was DJ Vlad interview I was watching. I think it was like 2015, 2016 DJ Vlad interview. And he said, he was like, we go into these schools and we ask these little kids, who in here wants to be a leader? You know, who wants to be the next powerful man that has power over the masses, such as like a Martin Luther King or a Malcolm X, or, you know, etc., etc. And he said that the kids, well, all the kids are scared to raise their hands, say they want to be a leader because they see what happened to leaders. Prime example, every leader that we have or had has been assassinated, whether it's by his own people or by someone else, you know. And I felt like Nipsey fell victim to that, because Nipsey was definitely a leader, you know. A lot of people didn't really know Nipsey, this and that, or you could put the music aside. Even though I messed with his music, you know, but you could put the music aside. The man was smart, a very intellectual man, you know. He's one of the ones I admired. Me and my small group of friends, or, you know, whatever, we admired him because, for one, he wasn't too far from my age group. He was 33, we 22, 23, you know, and he came from nothing, and he taught himself financial literacy. You know, he wanted to be a boss. Just recently, the store he was murdered at, he bought that whole block and rebuilt it, you know. So the man was very smart, you know. He was into the cryptocurrency, he was into the technology, he's into a lot of things. Now he just got into the whole financial thing, because he's seen the future. He's seen that he wanted to build something for his children. He wasn't one of the dumb rappers that were just spending their money or just depending on rap income, man. And one thing I'll never forget is Rick Ross wanted to sign him. And he said that he told Rick Ross, I respect you, Ross, but I can't do it. Simply because I want partnership. I want to be a boss. And Rick Ross was like, okay, But instead of Rick Ross being like one of them a-holes, like, oh, he don't want to sign with me, whoop-de-whoop, Rick Ross admired him, So that's something that I admired in him. He wanted to be a boss. If y'all talk to me, y'all always hear me say, I want to be a boss. I want to own something. I don't want to, for example, I don't even want to rent a house or nothing. I don't want to rent no apartment. I want to start working towards owning my own stuff, So that man is a man I truly admired, because I admired his hustle. I admired his grind. I admired his thinking, And a lot of people, not only me, a lot of people I know admired him, So, which led to me and my bros will always say, we'll always be like, Nipsey Hussle is one of the ones we're going to have a conversation with in the future. We'll always talk about how we could just imagine sitting down and just picking at his brain, just talking to him, having a boss-to-boss, man-to-man conversation. And another one of those people for me is Rick Ross. He's another one I want to sit down and talk to, because it's just, you can learn so much from those guys, Hov is another one. Hov is another one I love to sit down and just have a conversation with. P. Diddy, I love to sit down and have a conversation with him too. Just some men, some African American men I would love to just sit down and just have a conversation with, learn some things from, because I'm a big guy of learning, especially from someone who's very successful or even more successful than me. So just the fact that we lost Nipsey to a senseless gun violence. I'm not gonna say it's gang violence, this and that. It was an assassination, I believe to my heart, my soul, that it was an assassination. I don't think it's what the media's putting out, oh, it is and that. For example, I think it was today actually. He was supposed to go out and cut Derek Grace's ribbon for his new school that he just opened up. That was gonna be a big thing, and Derek Grace is hurt. Derek Grace actually just made a whole pledge to spend at least $1,000 a month at Nipsey's store and to continue Nipsey music streams, to keep the revenue coming in for Nipsey's children. That's a stand-up man. I commend Derek Grace for that. Derek Grace, if you ever see this, I commend you for it. You're thinking about this man's children, which is the most important thing in someone's children. Now, his two children are about to live their lives without their father, and we all know how important a father is in a child's life. He has a son and he has a daughter. His role in their lives is very important. That was taken away from him by a senseless act, So I commend you for that, Derek Grace. I truly do. You're a very stand-up guy. I just feel like the man was taken from us for. It was just sad, man. It's sad, and I feel like I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told Anthony this. I told him, I was like, bro, us blacks, us African Americans, us however you want to call it, us of darker complexion, we need to get our shit together, bro. Everyone, as a culture, as a however you want to put it, need to get our shit together, because then they wouldn't have to kill our leaders, because all of us will be leaders. Everyone need to follow suit, because I felt like Nipsey was on a great mission. He was also about to go talk to LAPD. I think LAPD maybe yesterday or a couple of days from now, about gang violence, about how the police can relate to the black community and stuff of that nature, man. It's sad, bro. The man was on a mission, and now one of our leaders has been taken away from us. Now, some more of our leaders I see is Derek Grace. I see him as a leader. 19 Keys, he's a leader. Brother Ben X, that's a leader in my book. Hov is definitely a leader. he's been moving silently, but he's been making moves, you know. And I just pray that Hov continue to stay silent and continue to stay safe. And for anybody else that's watching this, you know, it could be the next great person watching this. I just ask y'all to make sure y'all get y'all some security, man. And that's another thing I commend by Derek Grace. He has a whole security team that he just created where they have military tactics, military training, you know, to keep him safe, because we know how all our leaders are, man. Just like David Banner said, man, all of our leaders pass away, something happens, you know. So I just feel like any person that's on their whole positive wave, positive energy, get y'all some security, man, because there are higher ups out here that don't want that. There's higher up that are afraid of us, all of darker complexion, coming together. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay in tune, and y'all just keep your eyes open and be safe out here. And don't let Nipsey's mission stop. So like they always say, it's a marathon. Keep it going, man. Everybody get y'all shit together, bro. You y'all know me, I'm always saying that, bro. I would love to see my culture all together and helping each other. It's hard to, you know, to really think that it will ever be like that, but I would love for it to. But it will all have to start with us getting our shit together. So y'all get y'all shit together, bro. Man, make sure y'all rate, subscribe, and comment. It's your boy Ramones Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex. Valet park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rory, that thing poke. Burning rubber. Wearing cameras, they was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements turned on their brothers.